answering questions live from a truck driver to truck driver. If you've got any questions for me, I'm actually not driving this week. I'm actually on vacation. I'm out here in El Paso, Texas, visiting my daughter and my two grandsons, and I'll be here until Saturday. We're flying back Saturday. So for this speech right here, it's like a little hit and miss, whatever, but figured I'd go ahead and share this with y'all and let y'all know if y'all had any questions for me, and I will definitely answer the questions. So the first question I asked is, how long have you been? Somebody asked me, how long have you been truck driving? Well, I started driving in 2008 for Rosedale Transport. That was the first company I ever worked for. I worked for them for about 3 years. I left them and I did several other jobs. I've done, dump trucking. I tried that. I tried doing hot shots. I did that for a little bit. Now I'm back with Rosedale. So yeah, I've been truck driving for about 15 years. So that answers that question. Somebody asked me, how long have I been training? I've been training for about 14 years, believe it or not. So that answers that. What other questions you'll have for me? Just feel free to leave them in the comments. And since I'm not driving, I'll try my best to answer them the best I can. But how's everybody doing out there? Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what state. Like I said, if you're just joining me live, I'm in El Paso, Texas, visiting my daughter. What's going on, Something Epic? I appreciate you joining. So he said, Something Epic said, what's up, brother? How's the vacation? Yeah, sure, you can ask. That's what this is about. That's what this little session I got right here. I'm not driving, so I'm able to answer questions. Vacation's going good. Like I said, it's not really we're not going on a luxury vacation or like that. We're just kind of chilling at the house. What's up, Nate from Ohio in the house? Where are you calling from, or Colin? Where are you watching from? Something Epic. I forgot where you're from. But yeah, during the vacation, we're just kind of chilling at the house. Been watching a lot of shows. Been watching TV, and just doing a little cooking, hanging out with the family, just pretty much just chilling. So ain't a whole lot to do here in El Paso. We did go to the White Sands in New Mexico a few days ago. That was cool. I think I'm gonna go horseback ride on Friday with my daughters. We're gonna do that. So Super Epic's watching from SoCali. What's up? All right. So anyway, so this is an open session here. Y'all go ahead and ask me anything you want, and I'll try to answer them. Let's see what other questions we got here. Where are you from? I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. If you can tell here, I got an Atlanta Braves hat on. So I'm from Atlanta, and now I'm living in, just bought a house in Alabama, so I'm going to be moving to Alabama when I get back. So what's good, Next Level Production? What's good, brother? I was just chilling on my vacation. I thought I'd do a little live here and get a chance to answer questions to my subscribers and try to give the best answers I can. If anybody got any more questions for me, let me know. I appreciate all y'all watching. I appreciate y'all subscribing. As soon as we get this channel monetized, I'm going to start buying some better cameras. And my goal is to get some cameras around all sides of the truck so I can do a little better videos for y'all new truck drivers and try to answer y'all's questions for you. All right, let's see. So we got Ohio's in the house, California's in the house. Let me know in the comments where you're subscribing from or where you're watching from. I'd kind of like to know where my viewers are at. And so, yeah, like I said, I'm in El Paso, Texas. Ain't got really much going on. Pernell Jones says, hey, friend. Pernell Jones from Indianapolis. What's up, Indiana's in the house? What's up, bud? How you doing? Appreciate you watching. Y'all got any questions for me today before we get this thing rolling on? All right, so y'all asked me where I was from and how long I've been driving the truck and how long I've been training. I got those questions answered. What about that? Anybody got any more questions? Is trucking in California really as bad as truckers are saying? I don't know. I've never trucked in California. My company really doesn't go east of the Mississippi too much, or west of the Mississippi. I'm sorry. We do. Sometimes we do go out to Utah, and we've been out there, and I've been to Idaho, but I haven't been all the way out to California. Not my trucking career. Last time I was in California, I was about 6 years old. So I couldn't answer that question. I'm sorry, bud. Wish I could. All right, so he says, what kind of truck do you drive? I drive a 23 Peterbilt. That's the kind of truck I drive. What's something that you feel that all new CDL drivers should know? All right, I think that's a big question. There's a lot of things y'all should know. Number one, y'all need to know what bridge law is. I don't think the trucking schools actually teach bridge law, and they don't actually teach the weight limits. As far as the tandem weights, a lot of drivers I get right out of school don't know that. A lot of truck drivers do not know mile markers. They don't understand the mile markers. They don't understand how to read an atlas. I think that's something all truck drivers should definitely know. and they don't know a lot of truck driver etiquette. So that's another reason I started this channel, is actually to help truck drivers learn how to be actually truck drivers, not just a steering wheel holder. CDL schools are good, but they're not great. They just teach you how to get your CDL. They don't teach you how to, excuse me, actually become a truck driver. So I hope that answers that question. All right, we'll give it another minute here, see if anybody's got any more questions. If that's no more questions, then I'll go ahead and shut it on down here. All right, somebody says, what's your favorite truck you have driven? Well, I've driven a Volvo. I've driven, I haven't done a Kentworth yet. I've done a Volvo. I've done International. I've drove Freightliner, and I've drove Peterbilt. I like the International so far the best. That was just me. A lot of people are like, oh, God, why would you want to drive an International? I like it better than the Peterbilt. It was just more comfortable, it seemed like. But as far as handling, the Peterbilt I drive now is a 23. It's brand new, of course. It handles really good. It's just not as comfortable as the International was, or is. Hey, Sean, can't stay, but I left you a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the like and, well, hey, appreciate it. Hey, no problem, big dog. Thank you, Joey. Peter Nolan said, I'm watching you from West Africa. Wow. Appreciate it, Peter. That's awesome. Maybe one day I get a chance to come out there and visit West Africa. I've never been to Africa. Josh Robinmore says, I'm not in school yet, but I'm intimidated over docking in those very small spaces. And I'm right to be there. No, don't be intimidated. Docking is very easy. It's not as bad as you think it is. You've got in most places you have a lot of room to get squared away and get in there. I was intimidated when I first started driving by the truck stops, because those can be tight. You have a lot of the drivers who don't know how to drive, and the truck drops is probably the most scariest thing for me. I'd rather drive an ice, snow, mountain, everything. The truck stops are always nerve-wracking to get in and out of. You got to worry about everybody else. I mean, don't get me wrong, docking can be hard, but it's nothing to be intimidated by. You'll get through it. Once you learn your maneuvers, it's really easy. Something that said, what's the best truck stops you've been to and the worst? All right, worst truck stops are going to be the big cities, anywhere that's big, Houston, downtown Atlanta, any of the major cities, Miami. I don't like big cities. Chicago. The bigger cities are going to be the worst truck stops. Best truck stops you're going to find are going to be the mom and pop truck stops out in the middle of nowhere. They usually got good food and a lot of parking. As far as best showers, I like Love's. Love's seems to be clean. I try to get in there during the day and take showers, but at night it's hard to get in there, so I park at the mom and pops. All right, Purnell Jones, that's great. One more test to take, and they're back on the road. Awesome. No problem, Joshua Walmore. All right, Justin Perkins said, in the roads in the bigger cities are really tight to drive down. You got to be very careful, and you don't put your truck on side. Exactly. You got to be careful in those cities. Or anytime you get off from the GPS and get off the highway, a little sleepy today, and you've got to be careful with that. So I hope that answers y'all's questions. All right. Anybody got any more questions for me? All right, well, that being said, like I said, I just wanted to get a quick live, let y'all know how I'm doing. I'll be back on the road next week, and I've got a new trainee that's going to be coming in. Actually, it's really cool. I met him on YouTube. I'm not going to put his name out there right now, but he just, there was somebody that started following me and subscribing. He's from Michigan, and he's actually called Rosedale and said he wanted to train with me. So he got it lined up, and my next trainee is going to be him. So he's coming down from Michigan. I think he's going to be in Dalton Monday for orientation. Then I got to go out Tuesday. So he should be ready. If not, I'll be picking him up around Wednesday, Thursday. I may have to do a short run without him, but he'll be with me for the next month, so I'll be doing some videos with him. But that's kind of cool. He found my channel online, and then he got his CDL, and then he called my company and requested to train with me, and he got it lined up, and he's going to be with Trucking Life with Sean. So welcome aboard. So somebody said, what company do you work for? Rosedale Transport out of Dalton, Georgia. Justin said, have you been up to New Hampshire? That's actually where I'm from. Have you dropped any loads up there? Not in a long time. It's been since like 2012 since I've been in New Hampshire. All right, I'm shopping around for CDL schools. What should I look for and what should I avoid? I would avoid the short schools. They got some schools that's like done in like 2 or 3 weeks. I believe the 6 to 8 week schools are better. Excuse me. And I would avoid the companies that you have to go and work for and sign a contract with them and then pay them back. I would avoid that. I would go to a private school that might be a little longer. What's good, Trucker 87? Brother Bowley, appreciate you joining in. What's happening? I appreciate y'all joining me live. Y'all just getting in here. I'm live from El Paso, Texas. I'm on vacation, just kind of chilling here at the house and hanging out with the wife and kids. And, we're just kind of watching a little bit of shows and just kind of hanging out. Thinking about going tomorrow. There's supposed to be some mountains up here with some Indian artifacts where they kind of painted inside the caves and stuff. So I'm going to check that out. And then Friday, I'm thinking I'm going to go, me and my daughter's going to go horseback riding. So we're going to do a horseback ride at the sunset, I think. So I'll make sure I get y'all some videos of that. But I appreciate y'all joining me on. I'm going to get off here now. But thank you for watching my channel. I will be back doing trucking videos next week. I'm still doing a few little shorts and stuff that people send me. If you have any videos, no problem, Joshua Allmore. Praise God, amen. If you have any videos you want to send me, email me to SeanGresham90@gmail.com. I'll definitely do it. Or if you want to do an interview here on the channel, if you got a story you want to tell, I will do a split interview. I can do it here while I'm off. I got no problem doing that. So email me your story at SeanGresham90@gmail.com. You also can go to my main page and go on the description, whatever, and it should say it. How do you use your 10-hour reset time? Well, during my 10 hours, I like to sleep. But no, I try to get as much sleep as I can. But during my reset, I try to work out, cook, clean my truck up, and sleep. That's pretty much it. I try to get as much sleep as I can. So I try to get me 8 hours of sleep every night. But the other 2 hours, I work out. Excuse me. See, I'm sleeping now talking about this. All right, Justin Parker, just have a fantastic vacation. I'll try to do that, buddy. Yeah, just a little quick clip today. Peace out, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Let's get it.